Good morning, everybody. I'm trying to adjust the camera here as I didn't realise I was sitting up quite so high. Good morning, good morning. Oh, good afternoon if you're in America, or perhaps you're probably sleeping still, aren't you? So, hello, it's Misty Bliss from the Instant Alignment Method, and today I am maskless. Fun. I'm sure I'll be doing more masks. I'm just getting into them, so they're quite fun. So, good morning. Today it is a cup of tea with Misty, and actually mine's not a cup of tea as such. It's called silver tea. Have you heard of that? Silver tea is when, well, let me tell you, I first came across it from my grandmother because she used to live out in India, and they used to, even when it was hot, they would drink tea. Obviously, a lot of tea comes from India, but their particular tea, when they were really hot, was something called a cup of silver tea, which is what I've got here. And silver tea is hot water with lemon, and it's very cooling, and it's also takes acidity away from you. So I actually never drink a normal cup of tea. So when you hear me say I'm having a cup of tea, you know that I'm drinking my silver tea. Anyway, I am Misty Bliss from the Instant Alignment Method, and we are continuing our little mini series on Overwhelm. And overwhelm is, well, it's when you go into panic, or you're out of control, or you just feel that the world is crumbling around you and you actually have no idea what you're going to do. And oh, good morning. Hello, Michelle. It's good to see you too. I'm talking about overwhelm because I'm very conscious that we are taking on so much in our lives these days, just whether we personally or in our business, professionally, and we just can't breathe. Sometimes we just feel like we're suffocating and that the world is against us. And it's not, my sweets, it's really not. But we need to work towards how to get out of it. So yesterday I covered a little mini story about myself and how I coped with going out of a period of overwhelm last year. And I will be bringing more of that into this mini series. But today it's all about grounding. Grounding helps you so much because it actually prevents you from going into the panic and the overwhelm. It's something that we can all do very easily. There's many different methods. There's visualization, meditation, there's stamping your feet. Most of them can be quite temporary. And I hope you don't mind the dogs barking in the background. Obviously the postman's arriving. My way of grounding is a much more, it's a stronger one, and we become Tarzan. We don't need to do the sound effects, but I'm going to help you here and now to do it very quickly. I want you to imagine that you're standing in the Zambezi River. You've got Zimbabwe to your right and Zambia to your left, and you've got the Victoria Falls falling away down below you as you're looking down, if you can, and you can feel that spray all over your face, which is actually called the smoke of the Victoria Falls as it sprays back up. And if you can remember, Tarzan from that television series, if you're old enough, used to stand on a rock with a tree to his right. Well, this is you now. You are standing on that rock in the Zambezi River with the river flowing below you. And he used to do this sound effect of, oh, I'm not going to do that. And I don't expect you to do it. That's not part of the grounding. The grounding, though, is when he pummeled his chest, his pecs, his upper chest area. And that's what you're going to do now if you want to join in. If you're in an area where you can, privately at home, I'm privately in my office, so I can do this. And I do use this. I actually use it for energizing as well, but this is a really good grounding technique. So you just need to get your fists and you need to pummel your pecs, and you really need to do it now, and you need to do it quite hard. It's not gonna hurt, but you're gonna feel it. So I'm gonna do it now. It's only gonna take, see, my voice is going because I'm pummeling my chest. Oh, see, I'm not embarrassed at all. Pummel away just for a few seconds. Tate, I am absolutely thrilled that you're pummeling with me. I hope you're doing the sound effects too. Michelle, go for it. And rest. And you should now feel zizzies of energy running around every meridian in your system. You should feel fantastic. You should feel energized, revitalized. But more importantly, you should feel grounded, absolutely grounded. And from that point, that grounding point, you should be able to cope with your day better. And if you're in a private space and you need to go away and do this, do it throughout your day. I do it unconsciously, but there are times when I just love to have a go at it, like I just did now, because it's fun. And you can involve everybody and anybody. I have been known to do it in a crowd. So that's today. The next one, we are going to go back to the basics, and we're going to talk about a time period many, many decades ago now for me, but when I was expected to do something that totally threw me, and how the advice I got from an older friend coped. Oh my God, to this day I use this advice, and I know you will too. So that's the next time. Watch out for it. It will come up. I will say, give you forewarning that I'm going to be coming on. So that will be part 3 of Overwhelm. If you haven't seen part 1, it's on my page. So go have a look. Misti Bliss, Instant Alignment Method. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Any more comments, pop them below. That's great.